We're two hitchhikers. We met while hiking Mount Baldy with mutual friends, wasted no time, got engaged on a frozen alpine lake, got hitched, and have been adventuring together since. We're embarking on a new adventure of living big in a tiny home. Let's see how this goes.
Adventure awaits.
It's hard to believe that we are now marking our first full calendar year up here. We've experienced every season and have been reminded that we live in an ever-changing postcard. It doesn't get old. It's been a while since we've been able to see family, so road trip time it is. And of course, with little Ray in tow. We got her this pop-up cat tent for the back seat, but she enjoys being our little navigator. This was her first time seeing city lights and hearing the loud hum of city life. It was a blessing to be with family during this Christmas time. We thought a few days would enable us to see so many more people, but it's just never enough time. We are thankful for who we did get to see, though. Perhaps on the next trip, we'll get to catch up with those whom we didn't. Time to drive back north came sooner than we'd liked, but it was time to go. We drove most of the night, just in time to catch dawn breaking at one of our favorite spots in the eastern Sierra foothills. It's been over 2 years since we've been here to these hot springs. It looks like they got a dusting of snow and maybe even the fog that rolled in maybe froze on everything. So
oh yeah, the fog froze.
Nice and frosty.
It's 7 degrees here right now.
So how the temperature is controlled is there's this valve here that comes from the source over there, and you open and close the valve to let the really hot water in. Mm-hmm. So right now it's just...
surprisingly not that really hot.
It's probably about 100 degrees right now, but it's better than when it's 115 or 120. That's not pleasant. We actually got engaged on a frozen alpine lake in these mountains. The snow was so thick, though, that we had to actually snowshoe our way to get to these hot springs. Some of our best camping memories are from this spot and in these temperatures. As much as we'd like to linger, we'd like to get home to ring in the new year with a bonfire. So off we go with our adventure kitten, Ray.
Like iced tea?
Well, we are back. We got to visit a lot of family, and it was a really nice time, but now it is the new year, and we have to get started on our projects that have been waiting for us. So while we were gone, we had a couple of pretty big windstorms, so we had some of the equipment and things outside kind of blow away. It looks a little bit messy. So we're focusing right now on cleaning things up, and then I need to fill up our water cistern, which requires me to pull out this garden hose, which we now detach, because if we leave this connected, the water in here will freeze. So we learned that the hard way last time. That time we actually had to hold the garden hose over an open flame to thaw it out. But anyway, I'm going to be attaching this, fill up our water cistern. We're going to clean up, and then hopefully we'll get started on the septic system finish on things. Oh, cleaning of the flue.
Yep.
Very important.
Looks clean.
Cool. They had it on a little too high. Well, we have our first real snow of the season. We woke up to about 2 inches so far. We're supposed to get snow for the rest of the morning, so it's going to be a cozy morning inside. And we've got water on the stove, and we're about to make some tea, and maybe I will, bake something yummy. So in we go. It's about, I think, maybe 25 degrees right now. We're expecting the teens later on, but so far so good.
Yeah, roughly 2 inches. We're at 81% right now, and 7.5 degrees Celsius. We're good. Yeah.
What's happening up there?
Since our casita is so limited in space, we're building, in pieces, a climbing wall for Ray. This is instead of a cat tree on the floor. She takes a while to get used to things, but with a little coaxing and time, we think she'll figure out her new digs.
Oh, she likes it up there.
She's like, it's nice and warm.
Now that she's eaten, it's time to make us some homemade pancakes from our sourdough discard.
These look good. Well, we got a little bit of a break in the weather here. So Ruben is using this time to get the backhoe and start filling in what we need to in this area here that is going to go out that direction towards the future leach field. So he's got to backfill a lot to make sure that we have the proper decline from where we're at here because we're raised a little bit. And yeah, we might get a few more hours in here, but it's looking like a beautiful afternoon. We had a nice relaxing morning and now it's time to get to work, so here we are.
Oh, girl.
Sunshine and the temperature is dropping, so this might be our last route. There's some dark clouds behind us. Woo!
I gotta get a compactor. Let's go tick, 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 tick.
How again?
Tick, 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 tick.
Well, I may have spoken too soon because it's starting to snow a little bit again. If it stays like this, we can continue working, but there's some dark clouds coming in there, so we shall see. Well, the snow is coming down harder now than it was earlier. It's a flurry because it's coming from different directions. So work had to stop, and this is a good opportunity to come inside and have a little snack. We're doing quesadillas. And no, I didn't make these tortillas. We're cheating. But we do have amazing homemade salsa courtesy of Ruben's mom. This is my favorite stuff. I could eat it by the spoonful. So good.
Surprisingly, our solar system is still drawing power. We're at 99.7% charged during all this snow. Well, family, that wraps up this week's update. Our goal for January is to get this septic system and leach field passed and running by month's end. It may take longer because, well, that's how things go up here. But hey, despite unforeseen delays, we still get stuff done, even if it's making our one-eyed, broken-tailed gas machine more comfortable and healthy. She's definitely the little ray of light we didn't know we needed. Another storm is expected this week and will likely bring us more snow, so we'll see what we get done. Be sure to check back next week for new updates. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.